right, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome once more to another live stream of Alexandra Mayers Live. And I'm somewhere in Houston at the moment. You know, if you're observant, I'm sure you can figure out where I am. But I'm just going for a walk. Wanted to check out this area of Houston today with some of you. Some of you are new subscribers, some of you are not. One of my favorite things to do when, it's the middle of the week or whatnot is check out churches. I like churches. They're always a nice place to visit. Hey again, Booty. Just going for a walk today. Seeing what's what. Hey 999 Smiles, how are you doing? Just kind of wanted to stretch my legs, and when I'm doing so, I like holding my tripod like a weirdo walking down the street. Why not? This is the museum district or area of Houston. There's a lot to do. Sorry. Lots to see. I'm just kind of on the main drag right now, or one of the main drags. We're just going to walk around. If you check out my Instagram, you can see some art that I finally got a chance to see. We'll head back down that way later. But it is a nice day today. It's just like really balmy. It's like a balmy, warm, unseasonably warm sort of temperature. Makes me wonder what it's going to be like in the area of the country I'm going to be visiting in just a couple of days. I'm thinking it's going to be, like, I checked the weather, it's supposed to be cooler there. I think the winter jacket that I purchased, oh, and by the way, Booty Cream Cheese, I wound up getting a dark metallic gray kind of shiny jacket. So I didn't get black, I didn't get silver, I got in between. But yeah, here in the United States, it is definitely unseasonably warm for this time of year. And like I said, I'm not complaining about it, but it's interesting weather for December. Because when I was a kid living in Texas, I remember December being kind of cold. This is weird. I mean, I'm wearing a scarf, but I don't need to. There's not much down this way. Maybe I should turn around. I think I'm going to go around the block. But I'm just kind of getting some exercise. Seeing what I can see. I like exploring. I like it a lot. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. So for this trip I have coming up, it could basically go one of three ways. Hey. There's two people in the area that I want to meet with. One of them is kinda, sorta a YouTuber, streamer, but he doesn't really do that much, and he seems a little on the fence about hanging out, so I'm not really, you know, letting that be my only plan. Not at all. So I found kind of like an online suggested itinerary that I can follow on my own when I get to the city. And I told him, this particular person who said that they want to hang out, but they've been a little wishy-washy. I was like, well, you know, I'll be here such and such days, so you can come up with something to do, since you know the area. But it's kind of a weird thing because this particular person, I don't want to, you know, say much about who it is or anything, but they don't live in like the main metropolis area of where I'm visiting. They live more so in the suburbs. And they seem kind of like fearful of going into the city for some reason. We talked a little bit about last night. He got so negative that I had to hang up the phone, and I was like, bye, you know, talk to me when you can be more upbeat and chipper and positive. Because I just don't like rain cloud people, you know? It's like, come on. But, you know, maybe bad things happen to him. I don't really know. I haven't tried too much. He seems like a very private person. So, you know, I kind of feel like maybe it's not in this person's best interest to hang out with me, because I'm a super public person, as many of you who have been watching me for a long time know. And I just don't like to have to alter my way of life in any way, shape, or form to accommodate anybody else. And that's how you know I've been single for a really long time, because that's how I feel. But he was just kind of like talking about so many bad things happening in this city. And it's like, you know, if you expect the worst, bad things are going to happen to you. You know, law of attraction is real. So I don't know. But I told him, I was like, you know, he was complaining about, you know, all these things happening on social media to him, and just complaining about this, complaining about that. So I was just kind of like, you know what? It seems kind of like you're consistently finding yourself in these predicaments, but at the same time, you're kind of putting yourself in trouble's way, or in situations that would be invasive to your privacy. So maybe, you know, either change the way you feel about privacy and anonymity and whatnot, or, you know, don't hang out with me, you know? Because I'd like to hang out with him, but I just don't feel like being like really aggravated. I think I can I cross yet? No, not yet. It says stop. We'll just wait. I might have missed my opportunity to cross. I think I did. But, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. So, I mean, I started my traveling, when did I start traveling? September of 2020, last year, right? I mean, you use common sense. There were some places that I went to where I wouldn't have walked around at, like, you know, late at night by myself or anything, but really, there's not that much danger in the world. Everyone acts like there's so much danger. I think there's more danger online than offline. I'm sure some people would disagree with me on that, but I think your life can, in the long term, be more negatively impacted by things that could happen online. Because online criminals nowadays are incredibly sophisticated, opposed to offline. As long as you use common sense offline. Like, I wouldn't suggest you go to Los Angeles and walk around, Compton or something at night, obviously. But for the most part, in most cities are pretty safe. I know a lot of people criticize law enforcement, but I don't. I think law enforcement does a pretty good job. And for the most part, people are decent people across the board. And people tend to look out for each other. There have been times to where I've gone to cities. Actually, y'all have seen it happen when I've, remember that nighttime Houston walk that I did? And remember there were a couple dudes who were kind of like looking out for me. Kind of like, it's kind of late. Stay to high traffic lit areas. So people kind of look out for one another. But he was telling me about a bad experience that he had, but at the same time, I would have to say that in that particular bad experience, he was kind of looking for trouble because of the reason that he was in a certain area of the particular city I'll be visiting and what he was doing in that area. So I don't know. We'll see. But regardless, when I get to this city, I will take you all out in the chat on a little bit of a tour and show y'all whatever it is that I can see. So this is just a regular neighborhood close to Main Street in the Montrose area of Houston. Let me show y'all my view. There are a lot of really beautiful oak trees downtown in Houston. It really adds to the atmosphere. I love these trees. It gives the city a very neighborhood sort of feel. It's nice. It is beautiful. It is. I'm a little hesitant to show you guys the sculpture garden because they do say that you can't do professional photography. But I kind of want to cheat because it's a nice attraction. It really is. And this isn't professional because I'm not earning money from this stream, so maybe I could. But it's a nice day today. I guess we'll walk down Main Street. I specifically came here to come to the art museum. And I can't film in there, but I already checked it out. It's cool. I just kind of felt like seeing art today. Hi. Say hi. Thanks. People in Texas are very friendly. Extremely so. All right, so which way should I go? Thank you, 999 Smiles. One thing I want y'all to know about my channel, I just kind of have this channel for me is like my photo album of my life. I don't like the idea of ever monetizing this channel really because, let's see. Well, we're on Main Street. I guess we'll just go straight. We'll go straight. Because I don't like a particular format. I like to do a lot of stuff. I think as a YouTuber, if I ever do decide to make some sort of income or something from it really in the future, I'll just sell products of some sort, merchandise. I've been thinking about that. Actually, I have a few ideas when it comes to creating some equipment specifically for IRL or YouTubers who go out and about to make their experience more comfortable as they, share their surroundings. I don't want to go into detail or anything about it, but for some reason, every time I've gone to a particular park to work out, I think to myself about what would enrich my experience, and I come up with some ideas. So I've sketched some of them out. I don't know how I would ever develop those ideas, but I've thought about it. So anyway, oh, this is such a pretty view. I gotta show this to y'all. Isn't that a pretty, tree-lined sidewalk view? It's pretty. Oh, there's a fountain in front of me. I guess we'll have to go look at that. And it smells nice out here too. There's some sort of, oh, I know what it is. That smells so good. It's these. I think these are, hibiscus flowers? They're very fragrant. As soon as I walked by, I could smell them. All right, here we go. We're gonna go back this way. It is a nice day. It's a little warm. I'm getting a little sweaty. That reminds me, I need to stop at the store on the way back because I need some sort of body spray, like something that smells really good. I have one body spray that I've used for a while, but I don't like it anymore. I need something different. All right. So we're over here now. Something nice for y'all to look at. And there's a little bench over here. Should I sit on it? Yeah, maybe for a little bit. It's a little dirty, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. I'll show you what's in front of me now. And now I'll look at the chat. See what y'all are saying. I am in the Houston area right now. That's where I am. Ah. Well, let's find out what this building is. Let's find out. I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, first, that little bench I was sitting on was the Garden Club of Houston. And there's some sort of a plaque over here. I guess it is like the Garden Club area or something. This is the Montrose area of Houston, Texas. I should have looked up to see exactly what the names of the buildings were before I brought you guys out. I did not do that. I guess that's not responsible travel IRL, but you know, I was just kind of like in a rush to get out of the apartment, believe it or not. Not in a rush, but I was feeling kind of cabin feverish for some reason. We're gonna go this way. Don't want to get hit, so we'll just wait. But I was feeling a little cabin feverish. I wanted to get out, get some air. And I think a part of it has to do with the fact that I do have this trip coming up. I'm just ready to go. I'm really ready to go. It's a lot of traffic. We'll wait. I don't even know if I should cross here, but I am. All right. Let's walk quickly. All right. There we go. All right, so where am I? Let's see. Doesn't really say. What I'll do, I'll just walk around this fountain and then head back. That'll be kind of a nice walk. There's actually 3 fountains. See? It's 3. It's funny how time can really change your perspective. I remember not too long ago, I was driving down here and I was saying to myself, this city seems so dark. Ugh. And the light here is substantially dimmer, at least from my perspective, than it was in South Florida. But there is a lot of culture in this city. There's a lot of diversity, a lot of open minds. And it's led me to really kind of enjoy being here. But then again, my mood has dramatically improved as well. So, all right. Crossing the street. We're gonna walk back on this side. Or should we go down here? What do I want to do? think we should go this way. I'm out now. I want to show y'all some landmarks. Yeah, there is not much time. That's the one thing you can't get back, isn't it? Time. All right. Hit the crosswalk button.
Wait, traveling east.
This weather reminds me of the weather when I was in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I think I might have been wearing the same color scarf that day too. I might have been, if I remember correctly. I guess I wanted to get some fresh air too, because I got a little bit caught up upon learning about people selling all these babies. I'm telling y'all, I think there's at least one person who's an IRL streamer who has gotten the bright idea that it's a good idea to sell their babies. Just watch. Watch them. Gotta be kind of weird to think like that, you know? This is a long crosswalk. I feel like just crossing. I think I am. Hopefully I don't get hit. Woo. I'll let you guys see the train.
Wait, traveling east.
All right, this is why I wanted to walk over here, so you guys can see this. Just gonna wait for this car. I'm gonna go over there. There we go. Got the steps. Now, what does this layout remind you a bit of? Another place I've been, or another city I've been. DC, huh? Dedicated in honor of General Sam Houston. And look, women put this together. Women. Yeah. That's why it's so nice. Women put it together. Not to say that men can't make nice things, because they can, but, you know, it's a very pretty place. And let me put this out so you guys kind of can get a full effect. Well, that was a Corinne spin. I learned that from her. She gets the credit for that spin. So this is nice. I'm glad I decided to keep walking. We are approaching a reflecting pool. Some nice flowers over here. Yeah, this is very similar to the layout of the Washington Monument. Very similar. The zoo train. Yeah, it is a cool place, isn't it? We're going to take a walk around this reflecting pool. You have a lot of families out here. A lot of parents bringing their children out, which is nice. Very nice. See over here. Isn't that nice? Here's some ducks. Little ducks have a nice life living. That one's trying to get some food. Both of them are trying to get some food. You know, I agree. These are kind of East Coast vibes over here. But it's not the East Coast. It's Houston, Texas. That's what this is, Houston, Texas. But there's a lot of variety in Houston. Houston itself Within the city of Houston, you kind of get flavors from all over the United States. I think that's why a lot of people settle here. Oh, you gotta check this out. You gotta look at these ducks. Hold up. This is, they're just like so used to people. They're just lined up, hanging out. But I do think a lot of people settle here because you do have flavors from all over the country. Because I've been all over the country pretty much, except for this area that I'll be visiting this coming week. I haven't been to that area yet. I'm actually even thinking about, I don't want to extend my stay just yet. Oh, it's a little dog. Let's say hi to the dog. I can't though because I have work. That's the thing. I do have certain obligations, but this week coming up will kind of be my preview to this area of the country I'll be visiting. And then maybe when it gets warmer out, I mean, it already is warm. I don't know why I'm talking about getting warmer, but maybe I'll visit again, like maybe in February, something like that. Something like that. We're going to walk up this way now so that you guys can kind of get a better view of what's what in the area. This is a nice little vantage point that I'm standing on. Nice stuff. You have a photo shoot going on over here. I'm going to film the photo shoot. It's a pretty dress she has on. Very pretty. All right, so this is like a mini Washington Monument. Little miniature version. Some would say it's a phallic symbol. Some might say it's not. I am a woman, hear me roar. I think about sex a little bit too much nowadays, don't I? Gotta stop that. So, over here, we have a lake with some paddle boats. I'm going to stand here and let y'all see. Let's keep walking this way. little sweaty. I don't mind. So now you guys kind of have a better idea as to why I can tolerate this particular city. It's nice. Lots of different types of people from all over the world. Now we're going to go this way. Someone has a hammock set up over here. They're enjoying the day. Interesting how it's December here, but everything still is pretty green. Everything is pretty green. Ooh. All right. That's letting me out back. I am sweating. I feel like I'm sweating to the oldies. Woo. Overdressed in December. You know, there was a news report about a solar flare, a coronal ejection that supposedly hit the Earth a few days ago. Maybe that's why it's so hot. Could be. Could be. Let's see this way. Yeah. I'm glad I came out today. I'll come down here more often. Next week comes the snow, just wait. Maybe. The city I'm going to, I mean, I looked at the weather report and it looks like it's going to be kind of cold. So definitely, I'm glad I purchased that jacket. Actually, when I bought it through Amazon. So when I leave here, I'm going to go pick it up. And I'll start figuring out what I want to bring. I'm only going to be there a few days, so I don't need a lot of clothes. I'm just going to bring like a duffel bag. That's all I need. So if you've ever thought about moving to Houston, I would suggest it. Maybe not forever, but for a while. It's nice. All right. There's a lot of cute couples here. I wonder if those two are brother and sister or lovers. Hard to tell sometimes. Hard to tell sometimes. So now we're walking back to our point of origin. This was definitely worth the walk. Definitely was. I had a good time out here today. Go this way. Yeah, I like people watching too. I definitely do. Looks like someone's taking some wedding photos over here. Just across the street so I'm not gonna get hit. But that's what it looks like, at least. Nice to see people are still getting married. He has a cowboy hat on. All right. Walking. A lot of college kids in this area, or at least who I would assume to be college kids. This is the entrance to a museum over here.
traveling west.
In case y'all are wondering, we just passed the Houston Museum of Natural Science. Do not stop on the tracks. Do not. All right, we can go now. Still a good idea to look both ways. I'm gonna have to wait again.
Wait, traveling west.
I know. Safety first. Yeah, safety first. Don't want to get hit by a car. Not at all. No way. No way. All right. We can go now. Here we go. All right. Oh, finally a breeze. A real breeze. Got a real breeze now. Oh, the leaves are falling. It's kind of fall-like, even though it's winter. I feel almost like we went through different seasons. How you doing? All right. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. Okay. There was no button to cross the street. Wasn't a crosswalk, the crossing. All right, sort of passing by the pretty fountains again. Passing by a bar of some sort. I wouldn't mind having a cocktail. Anyone want to take me out for a drink? So I can get Cosmo or a margarita on the rocks with salt on the rim. I wouldn't mind that. If anyone in the chat comes across any YouTubers in Houston who are cute, around my age, who maybe are looking for someone, send them to my YouTube channel. Yes, this is Houston. That's where I am. Passing by the Museum of Fine Arts. And now we are back at the St. Paul Church. We're back. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now.
Wait, traveling west.
So thank you everyone for watching. I got some exercise today. I'm a little sweaty, but I'm feeling good. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.